Yes, again.
Again. It's June 11th, 2022. And this year we're doing Avery's bedroom. So we're going to do the usual. We're going to take out the plaster and the lath and the bad insulation. And we're going to replace it with good insulation, a vapor barrier, and then drywall, and then paint. And then we're also going to build some box beams. Other way.
Yeah.
There we go. That was some really good camera work there. My apologies. So anyway, what we're going to do now is just have Avery give you a little tour. And then we're going to get going. We'll do a little video here in a second of us removing the plaster because that's so exciting for everybody to watch.
Okay, so we have to do this on all of the walls, but we have to take off the old plaster, and what you can't see is the lath underneath. And then we do that for all four, haul it all out, and we'll save some of the lath because we have to fur out the studs underneath. Put like that to put better insulation in, and vapor barrier, and then sheetrock it and do all of the fun stuff that comes along with that. So it's a fairly straightforward process. It's just, as you can see, there's a lot of wall space that we have to work with. So.
As usual, how much are we looking forward to this part of the process?
It has its pros and cons, I'd say.
The pro is?
It's fun. You don't have to follow a whole lot of rules, you know. You just kind of go after it.
You get to bash on a wall with a hammer.
Yeah.
And the con?
Well, once you're finished bashing it out, you have to move it somewhere and clean it up. So, yeah.
And so getting it out of here and getting it to the dump is the opposite of fun.
Yeah.
But then after that, you're right. We get to start building.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the fun part. So, well, all right then. To be continued. We'll be back at you when we're back at you.
Hello.
What you got going on there?
Removing the bags of plaster.
Mm-hmm. I see. What's your old man doing?
Recording.
Has he been at all helpful with moving the bags now?
Oh, no, not yet, but that's all right. They're manageable.
Do we anticipate that he might be helpful at some point?
I would assume so, yes.
Do you know how many bags are left?
I don't. I think this is 10 or 11 right here.
Holy smoke. All right. Well, we'll update the audience momentarily as to the status of the proceedings.
Yes.
All right. Okay, everybody, we've got the plaster off, as you noticed in the previous video, but now Avery's going to give us a little better sense of what's going on.
Okay, so now that all the plaster is gone and all of the trash bags of plaster are also gone, thankfully, we can start removing the lath here. And so we do that, and then we'll use that, some of the extra lath we pull off to fur out the studs. But there's insulation, old insulation we have to do with in the exterior walls here. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, how much fun is that to play around with?
Not very. The only plus side is that it's really light, you know. So,
so is the worst of it over for the day?
I certainly think so. Yes, removing the lath is much faster. It's lighter. It's easier to work with. So.
I mean, I think you could argue that the worst of it is over for the entire job.
Yeah, I think you could.
I mean, the only other thing that's heavy is the drywall, but you just lift it into place, you hit it with a couple of screws, and then you're good. As opposed to what we just got done doing. All right, then. To be continued.
Yes.
All right, Avery. Good morning.
Morning.
It's the morning of day 2.
Yeah, day 2.
Well, look at us.
Yeah. We've made a lot of progress.
Made some progress. We got the lath and plaster off. How would you rate day one?
I think overall it was good. It was very productive, but it was long and tiring and difficult. Yeah. So.
How'd you sleep last night?
Pretty well, I'd say.
How'd your body feel this morning?
My wrists are sore.
Yeah.
Some hands.
My lower back is still sore. If I stop today, I will not start up again. So today is nonstop day. Okay, so speaking of today, what's on the agenda?
Well, it's some minor cleanup things in here first, like removing all the nails from the studs, stuff like that. And then we'll have to insulate, vapor barrier, and throw out the studs. And
okay, so that'll be on the exterior walls, which are behind me.
Yes.
All right. Any errands to run?
Yes, we have to go to Home Depot and get a larger sheet of drywall.
Can you explain to the audience where that's going and why we need a larger one?
I'm fairly certain it's going on this wall.
That would be a true statement. And why might an 8-foot sheet of drywall not work on that wall?
Oh, because it's longer and wider, I guess, than 8 feet.
Correct. It's 10 feet north-south. So if we can get a 12-footer, cut it down to 10 feet, and get it up the stairs, that's the wild card in this discussion, then we can just put 2 pieces of drywall up along that line, or along that wall, excuse me, and then we don't have to do a butt joint at 8 feet on either side, which would be much better on a long throw wall. It's nice not to have any butt joints. Short throws, you can't even see that there. Well, all right, so we should wish ourselves luck.
Yes.
Until we have more updates, which we'll have shortly when we insulate. All right, Avery, what are we doing now?
We're finishing up installing our insulation.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to show the folks at home how that goes?
Relatively straightforward.
It's relatively straightforward, but you're awfully good at it, so give credit where credit's due here. Kind of tuck that Johnny in there.
Yeah, it probably won't move.
Just like that.
Yep.
All right. Well, look who we have. We have Enzo with us.
Yes. Say hi, Enzo.
Enzo, you were the star of the show 2 years ago, too, when you were about 10 pounds.
That's right. He appeared in one of our
He did. He appeared. Now he's like 90. Yeah. All right, Avery Dog, what do we got going on here?
Well, behind us, we have a piece of sheetrock that we managed to get up the stairs, and that will eventually go on the upper half of the wall.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't as hard to get it up the stairs as we thought.
No, that's true. It just required a little bit of thinking out.
Thinking out loud, planning ahead, doing what. All right, well, we'll see if we can stick this to the wall then.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right then.
All right. So, as you can see, it's now up on the wall, and it actually wasn't that difficult getting it up there. It was pretty fast. It didn't fall down at all, so, yeah.
We got so lucky. I'm maybe not lucky. We planned well, but that could have been a lot more difficult than it was. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, this is good. All right. Avery's going to finish installing our screws here. All right, Avery is hanging some drywall. How's it going, Avery?
It's going all right, I'd say.
Good. So we've got our studs all furred out. We've got our insulation in. We've got the furring strips on said studs. Yeah. So we're doing well on that. We're hanging a little drywall here. Mm-hmm. And have we made any major mistakes yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. We've been on a roll.
Yeah.
We've had some real luck this year.
Yeah.
So we keep anticipating that something's going to go badly wrong. What did we do last night? Did we work a lot on drywall?
No, we did not.
What
We
did
went
we?
to a concert last night.
Which concert was that?
Slipknot.
Slipknot, yeah. How was that?
It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome, yeah. Okay. All right, then. We'll be back at you when we're back at you. All right, Avery, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
How are we doing?
We're doing pretty well, I'd say.
Where are we at?
We just finished drywalling everything today, so yeah,
All
major
right.
part of the project completed.
Yes, that is a major part of the project completed. All of our viewers at home who are keeping score at home can see the progress that has been made. All right, so when did we start this project? What day are we on?
It's day 4 or 5 because we took a day off, and
Oh, that's true.
I mean it's only been 6 days since we did the demo, but since our day's off.
Yeah, so it'll be a week ago tomorrow
Mhm.
that we demolished, took all the lath and plaster out, took all that old insulation out. Yeah, okay. So in less than a week, we're up and running. We have like walls and stuff,
Yeah,
and it doesn't smell as bad.
that's true. Yeah, you no longer start coughing when you walk in, so yeah.
And this means we have to do what tomorrow?
We have to go to the dump.
We have to go to the dump tomorrow. That, well, as we were just discussing, it's the last major, physically, brutally, totally unenjoyable dimension of the job. And then after this, at least our bodies won't hurt quite so bad.
Yeah.
And we have the fun of guessing how much weight.
Oh, that's true.
So we already know how much weight was taken to the dump from the closet. That was 640 pounds. So we'll just guesstimate the weight that's in the pickup tomorrow. And so maybe that'll be our sort of farewell for this evening's transmission, and we will see you tomorrow when we are at the dump. All right, Avery, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
We're at the dump.
Mhm.
We've just dropped off our load.
Yep.
All the plaster,
And
all the lath, and all the leftover sheetrock.
Yeah.
So we're done with the hard part now. It's the moment of truth. We get to guess how much weight we just dropped off. So I have a guess. You have a guess. All right, what is your guess?
1,500 pounds.
Okay, I'm going with 1,250 pounds.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
The envelope, please.
That's the receipt. 1,440.
You were closer. Whee! Avery
Wow.
wins the prize. 1,440 pounds. That's not nothing.
Yeah, that's.
And we just loaded that into the pickup and then out of it.
Yeah.
So we've got our
All by
workout.
hand.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right then. Well done. Good guess.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we're back.
We're back.
How you doing, Ariel?
I'm okay. We're getting to the time-intensive part now.
Yes.
So,
Yes. How are we doing?
in terms of progress, we're doing very well. I'd
Okay.
say. Yeah.
Where are we? What stage are we at?
Well, you just finished priming all the walls today, which means we finished drywall and mudding and taping and sanding. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, what's next then? What are we doing right now?
We're gonna put up some paint samples to see which color to choose.
So we're taking paint samples, wall paint samples.
Yes.
And what was our inspiration?
The interior color of Judy's house, our
Right.
next door neighbor.
Okay. So we got her color, and then we got one that's a lighter shade than that, one shade lighter than that. So we'll do a test section on one wall and a test section on the other wall. All right. Stay tuned. We'll see you. All right, Ariel, where we at?
We just finished our first coat of paint.
All right then. How does it look?
It looks nice. Yeah.
Are we happy?
I think so. It's not all the way dry yet, but
True.
yeah.
But this wall over here, this doesn't look on camera at all like what it looks like in real life. So that's not a great representative thing. Okay, good. So what you're saying is we're making progress.
Yes, we are. So
All right.
tomorrow we'll come back and hit it again, and then we'll be done with painting the
We'll
walls.
be
and
done with
ceiling.
painting. Okay, and then we can start in on our box beams, which is the true joy of the whole project. It's what makes it look really cool. How about that?
That's true. Yeah.
All right then. To be continued. All right, Avery. Tell the audience what's up now.
Well, we just finished putting up our 2x6s, which is kind of like the frame of our box beams.
How'd that go?
It actually went pretty smoothly. We had to adjust for the shorter guys over here, but the sag in the ceiling wasn't as bad.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it'll get bad when we start putting the box beams up. Then's when it's going to get troublesome. But you're right, especially the long runs there.
Yeah, east to west.
They're not nearly as bad as we thought they were going to be. All right. Well, I guess we're going to start hanging some MDF. What's the route we're going to take on that?
Well, I guess we do perimeter first.
Perimeter comes first, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right, Avery, what you got for us today?
Well, today we finished all of our box beams, actual boxes.
Well, we should probably slightly amend that statement. We didn't finish them,
Well, that's true,
but they are roughed in.
Yes, the boxes themselves are there.
And how did that process go? You can use swear words if you'd like.
There was some difficult moments, but we got it all done in a day. There are one we're going to need to redo, but other than that, there was no major setbacks, I don't think.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, we know that they're going to look good. I mean, we can already tell that.
That's true, yeah.
Probably you and I will be the only ones to see the foibles.
Yes, that's a good point. I don't think your average Joe would notice.
It's too bad this is your room, because you'll be lying in your bed, and every single day, every night, every morning, you're going to look up and go, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I see it all.
I wish we hadn't done that. All right, well, to be continued as always. All right, Avery, what's up?
Well, this is our next update in the stage of events.
And that update would include?
Well, we're basically all done and dusted with our box beams.
Oh my gosh, well, that's good news. Why don't we wander on in here and have a gander? Oh my gosh, there they are.
Yeah.
Huh. Are we happy with how they came out?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah. Still a couple little things here and there to do, but... Well, and we owe the craftsmanship to Avery. He's the one who did all the interior trim work on each of these beams. Each of these boxes, I mean. Can't look good if the craftsmanship's not there. All right then, so this is week 3. It was 3 weeks ago today that we started, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're not bad.
No.
And we've actually led lives in the meantime.
Yes.
We haven't just done this.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next?
Well, we have a lot of miscellaneous things to do, but the next big thing is reattaching all of our original trim.
All of our trim around the base, boards, windows, doors. All right. Well, by the standards of much of our work so far, that shouldn't be the worst thing. Well, it shouldn't be the worst part of the job. Now that we've said that, it will become that. All right, then. Hi, Avery.
Hello.
How are we doing?
We're doing very well.
What do you mean?
Well, we've basically finished with all the construction aspects of it, so.
Okay, well, that's very good news.
Yes, it is.
What's the date?
July 21st.
Correct. We started on?
June 8th, maybe?
June 10th.
June 10th, okay.
But we just had a 2-week break. Oh, hi, Enzo. Enzo just had a bath. He's all very clean.
Nice and clean.
So we just had a 2-week break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd we go?
Germany.
Germany. So we would have been done 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Not that we're having a race here, but it basically boils down to about a month-long job.
Yeah.
So, all right, want to show us around?
Okay. So, obviously the major difference are the box beams.
Uh-huh. How'd those come out?
I'd say all in all pretty well.
Okay. You can hear the hesitation in my voice. I'm not happy, but... Okay, anything else we did?
The color change is the
Color change,
biggest thing.
noticeable. Went from that weird blue to whatever this color is, barley. They call it barley. Anyway, all right. So, what do we have left?
Just furniture, moving things back in, really.
Okay, we're gonna start doing that right now, huh?
Yes.
All right, so we'll put up curtains, move the furniture back in, mount the door, a couple of little things. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're here. We're gonna take one last look at Avery's room. Now that it's all done, furnished, a couple of items on the walls. Turns out our schedule got a little hectic just before Avery left. And so this is just yours truly. Taking a last look at how everything just came out. As indicated, some wall coverings. Star Wars, of course, because nobody's too old to have Star Wars posters on their wall. Little shelf item there. Anyway, you get the gist. Really looks nice, I think. Came out really pretty well. Overall. Did it come out okay, Enzo? What do you think? It's pretty good? Okay, I'm taking that as yes. So, we have ourselves a room. But of course, one last look at the box beams. They really did come out pretty well, I guess. I have my complaints and critiques, but a lot of them are unavoidable because it's a 111-year-old house. That ceiling is so bowed that you cannot work with it at all. So I guess I should calm down. But the one thing I will not critique is the workmanship that Avery put in to those corner trims inside the box beams. I guess you'd call them crown moldings. But it's the crown molding, or whatever you want to call it, inside those box beams is just absolutely perfect. And Avery gets all the credit for that. I wasn't even on the property when he did that. I left, he worked, I came back, and it was done. All right, so there you have it. Avery's Room 2022. Peace out.